So now I'm going to look at the design and the layout tabs. So some of the things that you can do in the design tab, we already looked at the layout, inserting and deleting rows and inserting columns. In the design tab, you can also do things like, go there, things like changing the shading, which we had a look at with the heading, but also using these with an existing table. So for example, if I wanted to change the outside of the table, and if you want to select the whole table, you can just click up in this little crosshair thing up here, and that will select the whole table. So if I wanted to change the outdoor borders to be a different, or the outside borders to be a different color, I can choose the pen color, maybe make it a little bit thicker, so maybe make it 2 1/4 point. And then on the borders tab, I can pick outside borders. And you can see now it's changed the outside border. If I wanted to change individual columns or side borders or bottom, I just need to be in it. So for example, I can select all of that, and I could change the left border and the right border. And if I wanted to do shading, of course, your shading option is here. Click on the little drop down and you can pretty much use any color that you like to shade any or all of your table. You also have table styles. The table styles are really useful, and if you've got this banded rows ticked, you'll see that in your styles they are actually got banded, which means that one is colored and one is a different color. So almost back to the old-fashioned computer paper, but you can see what these styles look like. So they've because I've indicated that I have a header row, then you'll see that on my table it shows that header in a different color. So I can apply any of these table styles to my existing table as well as style it myself. Like that one? It's pretty green. In the layout section, you can change the width and height of any of the cells or the table itself. You have the table properties up here. So if you want to change any of the properties, table, row, column, cell, etc., you can do that here. You can also, let's click cancel there. You can also change it here. As well as that, you can also, if you get the right spot on your thing, so in between, you can see the change of the cursor. I can change the row height, column width by dragging it, so it's a bit more visual. So there's lots of different ways of doing that. If you have a cell like this that's quite large, for example, I'm just going to put the word in here, hello. At the moment, you can see the justification is top left. I can make that center left, center top, sorry, right, top, middle left, middle middle, middle right, bottom, bottom center, bottom right. So if you wanted it fully centered, you can just choose that and the cell will be centered, or the contents of the cell will be centered. You can also use the ruler if you want to as well. So if you wanted to change things on the ruler, you can use the ruler as well. As well as the design and layout menu that you have up here, you also have the right click context sensitive. So if I just press my right mouse button, I have my context sensitive menu, which has my borders and shading here, insert and deleting, as well as things like splitting cells, border styles, etc. So there's lots and lots of ways to manipulate and play with tables.